Boy, I just missed a good backfire right there on that thing. There we go. Woo! Yeah. Love it. She get him, boy. So you can see we got Kevin loaded on the detached now. They're finishing binding it down and all that good stuff. I've got to, I'm gonna grease my loader here right quick and get it greased up before my lens starts fogging up. It's trying to start fogging now, but I'm gonna get it greased up and then I'll wait on them to come back and then we'll load my loader up here. I do have my new little vacuum right here. I'm gonna use it here in just a second so y'all get to see it working and running. So I'll be right. All right, I got my GoPro right here and we're gonna stick it up there in the cab and I'm gonna put my hose and crevice tool on the Milwaukee compact vacuum right here. And we're gonna see what she'll do. It's quiet too. I didn't expect it to be that quiet. That's all right there. I like it. It's supposed to run 25 minutes on a 5 amp hour battery straight if you run it straight. So I mean that's pretty good for that right there, because especially if you probably get to sucking it pretty good, it'll probably pull on it. But I'm gonna stick my GoPro up there and I'm gonna let y'all watch. That's the first time I've hit the trigger on it with a battery on it right there. And the hose that comes with it is a stretchy hose. See, I got the crevice attachment on it. This hose stretches out to, it's like a spring. It stretches out to 6 foot is what this one does. So let me get up there and we'll try her out right. So you can see this floor here has got a lot on it. What happens when you flip this cab over? Well, I sweep it out. I've got a broom right there, but it still don't clean it. And you can see everything piled up along the glass. And so when you flip it over, all this stuff here goes up on the glass. You can see the film on that glass, and I want to try to prevent that from happening. And then as you cut the air on and off, it circulates that stuff around and it gets on that glass and all that. But so that's almost 10 years of running. But I'm gonna stick this GoPro up in here and we're gonna see what she'll do. You can see all the stuff up under the seat. So we're gonna give her a good shot. This will be a good test for it, see how it does. All right, this is gonna be a little bit difficult because I'm gonna have to hang outside the cab here. It does have a trigger lock on it where you can lock the trigger on, but we're gonna give her a whirl here and see what she does. Oh yeah, it's got pretty good suction on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Taking it right up. place. This thing's gonna work really good. Look at it. It's gonna be perfect for stuff like this right here. This thing's gonna work really good. Look at it. It's gonna be perfect for stuff like this right here. Show you the progress here. It does a really nice job. And the canister down there, the dirt's about up to the bottom of the HEPA filter right now. I'll dump it out here in just a second, let y'all see that. It's going to take me 2 or 3 times of doing this to really get it where I want it, because what's going to happen is when I flip this cab over, a lot of that stuff that's under the floor mat is going to end up coming back up here again. And so 2 or 3 times of moving the loader, I'll get her all cleaned up. But that little thing right there, I'm pretty happy with the performance of it there. I wasn't sure what to expect, but that little unit right there don't cost but $100 without a battery. And like I said, I got plenty of batteries, so I didn't need a battery or anything. But that thing's gonna work pretty good. All right, maybe I got the shot lined up. We're gonna see. That's the hose. Hey, get off me. The hose just expands out like it right there. That thing's gonna work pretty good, man. Pretty good. That stuff all in the hose there. Yeah, let me put it back on there. Suck it in. It's got good suction on it too. I mean, all right. So you can see all the dirt in the bottom of it right there. Maybe you can. Maybe it's in focus. All you do to dump that stuff out is this right here. Just open it up. Thing's going, and the HEPA filter, it just twists in there is all it does. It just twists in there, pops out. That is it. Ah, right on my camera lens. Lovely. It's got an O-ring seal there on it. Like I said, none of this stuff has been given to me. Anything you see in my videos, if I ever have something give to me that's like this right here, y'all will know it. Everything that I get, I order and pay for myself. I wish they would give me this stuff. That would be nice. It would save me a lot of money, you know what I mean? But so by doing the video, I hope I make enough money off the video, which I should, to pay for what I bought, which that's what it usually happens. But it would be nice if I did get this stuff given to me. That would be really cool too. So Dad and him will be back here in just a minute, and we're gonna get my loader loaded up. And so I'm just playing the waiting game for them right now. So right now, while I'm filming this, this video that y'all are watching is supposed to be publishing. The video is ready. I just didn't have an ending on it, and so I just got finished eating breakfast, and right here, this is on my front steps going into my house here. Yesterday was a big day, which was Saturday for me. I worked here at the house all day long. I got some video from it to show you what I did. I cleaned all the windows here at the house, all of them. and these right here behind me are they go up very high. So I worked them out of my tractor bucket and stuff like that. And I was by myself, so I was up and down all day long. And then the whole back of the house back there is solid glass, and I cleaned all them too. And I washed our front door is an oak door, and it's a very nice door, and it needs to be restained. So I washed it yesterday too, and still a little wet at the bottom. It hadn't quite dried. We got some rain last night, and I've got to get the vinyl has got some mildew started on it now too. I got to get that washed, but I'm gonna restain as soon as the door dries out the rest of the way. The next couple of days, I'm going to restain it and reseal it and get that done. The Milwaukee stuff. What you're about to see in this video, if you want some of that stuff, you can go right down below in the description box and click my Amazon link right there, and they've got that stuff at a good price right now on Amazon. I did use the grinder yesterday doing some cutting with it here, and I filmed that. And here this afternoon I'm going to take that grinder with a cutoff wheel, and I'm going to Kior, and I'm going to cut up some of that rebar. I'm going to cut up some of that rebar, and I'm going to cut it in pieces like that, and we're going to measure it on film. There's been a lot of people wanting to know the sizes of it, and I have looked and looked at that rebar, and I have not seen a number on any of that stuff yet. I don't know if it's because of the concrete being on it or what, or if it just I know it's got it on there, I just hadn't seen it. But I'm gonna remove all doubt, and we're just gonna go out there with the Milwaukee grinder with a cutoff wheel, and I'm just gonna cut some off. I'm gonna film the whole thing, take y'all around it right quick, and I think that'll be a cool video. And I'll pull a tape measure on it where you can see the diameters of that stuff. The Milwaukee grinder is bad to the bone, and I used my caulk gun yesterday. I put 8 tubes of caulk through it. It cannot beat the Milwaukee stuff, man. I love that stuff. The batteries on it are crazy and all. All right, so one other thing that I want to get into right here, right quick. I know I said all along that Jill and I would be at Paul Bunyan. I've talked to Jill about it, and Paul Bunyan's coming up, and we're just not going to do it. Jill and I are not going to do it this year. There's nothing has happened or anything like that. Here's the thing: from here to up there, it's over 700 miles for Jill and I to go. I can't fly because I had to take all that merchandise, and it's a lot of shirts and everything and stuff like that to carry up there. Last year I sold like $2,200 and something worth of shirts. So in this year here would probably be even more than that. But it's so hard to do it because the show starts on Friday. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so we have to leave after work on that Wednesday, and we can't drive it all the way because I got to work a full day. So we drove up in northern Kentucky, Louisville, right around that area, and got a room, and then finished out driving the rest of the way that Thursday, and then get everything set up that Thursday, and then so it turns out to be, and then the show ends up finishing that Sunday about lunch. You got to pack all that stuff up where you can't drive it all the way back after lunch. That distance, it'd put you about 3 o'clock in the morning that Monday morning getting back, and so you end up with 5 hotel night stays. The rooms up there in they are more expensive up there while the show's going on, so you got quite a lot of money just in hotel stays right there. And then not to mention the gas up there and back, and then also the food the whole time. It's not that Jill and I don't have the money to do it or anything like that. It's just it's a massive commitment to be able to do that and pull that off and make that happen, because I got to take off work. I'm off that Thursday and Friday, and then that following Monday, and that's tough on that's the bad thing about the logging. It's not like a factory or something like that where you've got a lot of people and you can take 2 or 3 people, somebody's out, and and 2 or 3 people can kind of fill in and do that other person's job to get by if they're gone a week, you know, and everything. Well, with us, we don't have nobody else. My dad has to kind of float around and everything like that, and right now my dad, he's dealing with some stuff right now, you know, health wise, and so I can be gone a day or something like that or whatever, and be all right. But we're not gonna go up there. And I'm trying to get ready for the fall season too. Everything coming up for the Christmas season, running into things. I am gonna take, toward the end of this month, end of September, I am going to take a few days off from YouTube because I want to kind of get in the right mindset running into October. October through after the Christmas is the biggest time of the year for a YouTuber for revenue. You can actually, because of all the advertisers and stuff like that, if you play your cards right on YouTube, you can easily double your money during those last 2 months of the year, and on what you got coming in on ad revenue. And I spend an incredible amount of time researching and making sure I've got everything streamlined, because my goal is the YouTube thing. It's no secret, it's a completely second business for me. I mean, it's by this time next year, my goal is to make more money off of YouTube than I make logging, and I'm very, very close. It's crazy what the potential is if you do it right on YouTube. It does take a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work. You can't just start posting videos or somebody give you a shout out for your channel and you're not gonna make more money than you make at your normal job. It ain't gonna happen. It only comes with a tremendous amount of work and a good, well thought out content, and just a lot to it. But I apologize to anybody about the Paul Bunyan and everything like that, but like I said, Jill and I are going to pass on it this year. I got some pretty major stuff that's fixing to be coming up on my end too, of things that I'm kind of setting up, getting prepared for, and everything like that. And but like I said, I'm going to take a few days off toward the end of this month here. I'm not sure when it'll be. I'll let y'all know when it'll be, but because I want to be on go when it rolls into October there. So I've got some really good stuff filmed, like what we did today. Kevin and I worked together doing some stuff there Friday. That's really, really cool. I got a lot of content filmed. I just got to get it edited up and put on there. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now. All the clickable stuff is right down below. My website, my Amazon stuff, and then my fan page on Facebook. You can like that too. So with all that being said, we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.